Hey guys, I'm back, and I know it's been like 2 months, and I really apologize for that. It's just, I don't know. It's not only like I had ideas, but I didn't ever do them. And then like I had cheer for 3 days a week. Then I was out of town, and then I had cheer camp. It was just a lot going on this summer. But I'm back, and you know, I'm gonna try to do better. Like, I really want to do YouTube, but like, I am so inconsistent with what I post, and everyone's like, "Oh, your subscribers, they're not gonna like this, blah blah blah." But if you stuck by me since when did I start this channel? Like a year ago. And can y'all believe it's been a year and I legit only have 3 videos up? Like, what? So I I'm gonna do better. But anyway, if you read the title of this video, it is freshman advice. And so isn't it crazy though? Cause like I don't know if y'all remember, but I did how to survive middle school. Bro, that feels like it was just yesterday, and now I'm going to 10th grade. Oh my god. But anyway, so I know when I was in 8th grade going to 9th grade, I looked at a lot of these videos, and they honestly helped me and they calmed me because I was terrified going into high school because, sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, because the middle school that I went to, why do I not look at the camera? Oh my god. Okay, the middle school that I went to was kind of sheltered, so like I was around the same people since like 2nd grade, so it's just like then I go into this huge school with 2,600 kids, and I just didn't know what to look for and expect. So I watched a bunch of these videos, bro, like all summer. That's all I was doing. So I know they helped me a lot. So hopefully I can help y'all. So once again, we all know when it comes to videos and organization, I'm not good with that. So I'm gonna just go off the top of my head. I didn't make a list or nothing. So for starters, let's start with education, like academics, because people usually go into like friendships and relationships, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's sort of important, but remember, you're still in school. So with academics, you want to focus on your grades, and people say the 9th grade is the most important year. I would say all your years are important, but 9th grade is very important, so you want to make sure that you don't slack off, because honestly it is so easy to fall behind or get a bad grade. Like, you think you're doing good, and then that one test just boom, especially at the beginning of the year, because they barely have grades in. So you know, like, they put in 1 or 2 grades, you got a 100, so you like, oh, I got an A in this class, but then like say you fail, oh, you didn't turn in a homework assignment, next thing you know your grade dropped to a 70, and it's only the 2nd week of school. Coming from experience, like, I had a C in math, bro, the 2nd week of school. I don't even know how that happened, but I brought it back up to an A at the end of the year. Anyway, focusing. So you want to focus on your schoolwork. Don't get too caught up in friendships and relationships and stuff. Focus on your schoolwork. Yeah, you want to have fun, but it's still school. You see what I'm saying? Teachers, get on your teacher's good side. You do not want to get on their bad side, because I promise you, I put it on everything, bro. At the end of the year, your teachers, if they like you, you're in there, because like that, it could change from you having a B to an A. Like, I promise you. Like, I ended the year with 1 B, which I'm still kind of upset about, but I honestly probably would have had 3 if my teachers didn't like me. Like, I would have had 3 or 4 Bs. My grades would not have been as good if my teachers didn't like me. So you being on your teacher's good side, that is very, very important, because at the end of the day, they control your grade. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying they'll give you a bad grade if they don't like you, but they're not going to help you. They're not going to give you those few extra points if you've been acting up and not paying attention in their class all year. Wow, that's pretty much to it with academics, like focusing, getting on your teacher's good side. Try not to sleep in class, because I ain't even gonna flex. I slept so much because my sleep schedule has always been messed up. Like, it's probably gonna be messed up this year, but don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Try to get good sleep at night. Try to be as energized as possible during the day, so you can pay attention, so you can get your full education, so you don't have to like worry about, like, because I know with me, I didn't study. I've never studied, which isn't good, but like, it'd be that time like when you have to take a test or a quiz and you're just like, crap, I don't know any of this, and you might end up getting a good grade, but I mean, just pay attention. You don't even have to study. If you pay attention in class, you more than likely got everything. Just pay attention so you don't have to guess on a quiz, and you may or may not get a good grade. Like, you want to know you got a good grade. You want to know that you know this stuff. Okay, now that we're done with academics, let's get to the social part. So, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, when you get to high school, 9 times out of 10, you are not going to be friends with the people that you were friends with in middle school. And you might, I'm not saying that you're gonna hate them or nothing. I'm not saying that y'all won't be friends at all, but you're probably not gonna be as close, especially if y'all have different classes. Like, swear to you, most of the people that I talked to in middle school, I barely talk to now. I barely text them. Like, you know, the best friends that I had in middle school, well, it varies, like, because I had a few new. The point is, the people that you were super close in middle school with probably won't be super close to you in high school, because everyone's finding themselves, everyone's finding new friends. You know, everyone's just thrown into this pot of everything, and it's not a good or a bad thing. It's just life. But you're gonna make new friends. Like, there's gonna be new people, new faces that you're going to be with. But let's get on to those new faces. Make sure you choose your friends. Make sure you choose your circle of people that you hang out with. Make sure to choose that very, very wisely. I cannot stress that enough, because if you hang around the wrong crowd of people, peer pressure is just choose your friends wisely. If you know that these people don't have a good rep around the school, you don't want to hang out with them, because honestly, reputation and how you're viewed in high school is very important. And I know people are like, oh, I don't care what people think of me. But see, high school is the real deal now. Like, middle school and elementary school, you can play around. But high school, this is basically the base. This is basically determines the rest of your life. So if you're trying to get into a good college, if you're trying to, it goes all back on the teachers and the administration. So if you hang around the wrong crowd of people, the people that are always getting in trouble, the administration is going to assume that you're like the people you're hanging out with. You see what I'm saying? More than likely, like, if they don't like the people, they ain't gonna like you. So the administration determines how good your transcript is, how good your referrals. I think that's what those things are called. Oh, I need to go to sleep. But yeah, they're very important when it comes to choosing colleges and their opinions on you for that college. Okay, let's just choose your friends wisely. Also, it also goes not just for like people who don't do good stuff, but also for fake people. Cause like, I know you don't always know when a person is fake, cause fake people, they're fake, so they do a great job in acting. But like, if you get a funny feeling about them, if you got a gut feeling like this person ain't right, yo, somebody's outside my window, so it's so weird right now. He probably like, what is she doing? But anyway, if you have a gut feeling about them, follow that gut feeling, because more than likely you're correct about them. So yeah, now let's get on to relationships. You know, my least favorite part. So go ahead and tell y'all once again, if you're going, I don't recommend you going into high school with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, because that's not gonna work out. I'ma just like, it may, but more than likely it won't, because y'all are both, once again, it's like the friend thing. Y'all are getting thrown in with a bunch of people that y'all haven't seen before. It's like a mix of everybody from different schools in one melting pot. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people. It's overwhelming. And I'm not saying somebody gonna cheat, but you know, it's just a lot. So, and we're young. You should go into high school single, like, to avoid heartbreak and drama and all the other stuff that comes with breakups. Avoid it. So, excuse me. Now, with relationships in high school. Excuse me. Let's start. Upperclassmen, baby, they don't want you. Now, people usually be like, oh, the seniors, avoid the seniors. No, it's not just seniors. Baby, if they in 11th grade, 10th grade, they don't want you, honey. Like, maybe if you've known them, there's exceptions, guys. There's exceptions. So, if you've known them for a while and you're friends first, okay. But if you just go into high school and they're like, dang, ma, you cute, let me get your number. No. Because no. These upperclassmen, baby, they just want one thing from you. At one point, it was just the seniors. But now it's trickled down into the other upperclassmen. So it's just like, steer clear of older boys. Honestly, I ain't even gonna flex. Steer clear from boys in general. I'm joking, sort of. Like, I didn't date any upperclassmen this year, but my friends did, and it didn't end good. Like, heartbreak. But then again, I dated ninth graders, people in my grade, and it still was heartbreak. So, relationships, I'm just gonna say, don't get your heart set on that. Like, if you start talking to somebody or you start dating somebody, don't get, I don't even know, it's like you can't really help it. Just try not to fall too hard, because people in this generation, y'all, this generation is messed up, bro. It's messed up. I wonder what, I've said bro so much today, like, but anyway, this generation is so messed up. So, not just guys, but girls too. So, people cheat, people, with relationships. I didn't want, personally, when I went into high school, I was like, I don't want a relationship. I'm gonna be single. I'm gonna focus on my work. Psych. Because, okay, when you go into high school, there's probably going to be some attractive boys. But it's so weird because the boys that I talked to, those weren't even the ones I found attractive at first. But anyway, that's not the point. There's gonna be some attractive boys. That's what happens. It's just like you go in thinking one thing, but then all of a sudden it's like whoosh, and you're just like, whoa, what happened to my single mindset? Now I want you and only you. Like, be mine forever. No, don't do it. Like, I mean, there's some people I know that had a relationship in ninth grade and they're still in a relationship now. But they were together. Like, I don't know any upperclassmen relationships that worked out with freshmen. Saying that can't happen, but whole point is relationships are not that important in your freshman year. Okay, so this is the year you want to have fun, because honestly, because of myself, my freshman year was miserable. Not the whole entire time, but a lot of it. I mean, it was a learning experience. I learned a lot this year, thank God, but I was upset a lot of the year, and that was because I allowed people to control my emotions. Because if y'all watched my previous video on how I got played, I told y'all how, like, I let my emotions get the best of me. So that's basically what happened. I let my emotions get the best of me this year. And my goal for this year and the rest of my years is to not let people determine how I feel. Basically. So, I don't even remember what I was saying, but I was upset most of my ninth grade year, and that was mostly because of boys. So if you're like me and you know that you're a very sensitive person and you don't handle rejection well, you don't handle heartbreak well, don't be in a relationship. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you that now. Like, I mean, eventually you're gonna have to get your heart broken, because everyone gets their heart broken to learn, but nobody wants to get their heart broken. Let's just say that. So if you're like me and you don't deal good, you don't deal good. What, Asia? What? If you don't do well with that kind of stuff, try not to be in a relationship in high school. That's not high school, ninth grade. Godly. Whew. Yeah, basically. Now that I've covered all of that, let me just get on to y'all's attitudes, bro. Because I'm class of 2020. So if you're watching this right now and you're about to go to high school, you're class of 2021. And I don't know about everywhere in the world, but I know in my county, in my state, y'all, class of 2021, y'all are mad disrespectful. Like, mad. Because when class of 2020, at my school, when we were going into high school, we were just really childish. But see, we were scared. We were all terrified of upperclassmen. So we wouldn't try them. But see, these freshmen, like, I don't know why, but y'all feel like y'all can say whatever to whomever you want. And I guess that's because y'all got a lot of friends. Like, a lot of y'all have dated people in my class or older, or have friends in my class or older, or have siblings in my class or older. So I guess y'all feel like, hey, we're friends. No. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, it's not even all freshmen, but do not come into high school acting like you run stuff. That's all I got to say, because I promise you, your little bubble will be popped immediately. Now, this is just basically going for people at my school. I don't know how it is, but if you're going to my school, Don't come in there acting like you running everything. Cause class 2020, they are crazy. Just humble yourselves. I don't even understand why a lot of y'all have the attitudes y'all have. Cause y'all coming in and like acting like, oh, I'm on top of the world. Oh, I'm cute. Like, look, it's in y'all's best interest to just come in as humble as possible. Just come in, do your work, and leave. Try not to mess with the other classmen. Like seniors, honestly, seniors just trying to get out of there. Me and my friend was talking about this the other day. Seniors could not care less about freshmen. Just stay out their way. They ain't gonna hurt. Like and then let's go and get on to the little stereotypes about high school. The throwing batteries, that does not happen. Freshman Friday, where they like stuff kids in lockers. I think that was one. My lockers aren't even big enough. I mean, I'm little, so I could probably get stuff in the locker, but like they don't really bother y'all. Yeah, they don't really bother freshmen. Pep rallies now, you'll get booed. When they say class of whatever freshmen, you'll get booed. Most definitely you'll get booed. But that's it. You don't get batteries thrown at you. Like, none of that. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Whoa, this video is 17 minutes already. Ooh, okay, so let me just sum up everything that I said to y'all. So, focus on your schoolwork. Get on your teacher's good side. Choose your friends wisely. You're not going to have all the same people you hung out with or were with in middle school with you, and that's okay. Relationships, not a priority. If that is going to affect the way you learn and affects your attitude, don't do it. Upperclassmen, stay away. Just leave them alone. Like, no. You could be, now, no. I'm not saying don't be friends with them. Like, if you can say hi to them. I don't know. Just don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful. That's all I got to say. Like, you know what respectful versus disrespectful is. Don't go in trying to talk about them. Don't talk about nobody for that matter. Because, like I said, these 4 years determine the rest of your life. These are very important. You do not want to mess around these 4 years, and you definitely do not want to mess around your 9th grade year. I promise you. So do not get into fights. Do not start drama. None of that. No. Because this is important, y'all. Like, I am oh so serious about this. So, yeah. I wish you guys the best of luck for high school. Don't be scared. Just listen to me. I know what I'm talking about, right? I really hope I helped y'all out. If y'all want to see any other videos, please comment below. Because, like, in my last videos, nobody really commented ideas. Like, they commented. Which I love all of y'all's comments, of course. But I need ideas because, you know. Yeah, so, hopefully I will get to posting more. I am planning on recording another Get Ready With Me because that my Get Ready With Me from last year got 13K. And I was like, whoa, like, oh my god. And I want to thank you guys so much for that. But, yeah, I think I'm going to record another one of those next Friday because that's when I go back to school. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I helped you out. Comment below anything, especially ideas. Thumbs up. Follow all my social media. I'll put it somewhere. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye.